Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome to another exciting episode of Sota in a Pod. And like I always say, this episode is brought to you by, of course, House of Sota, which by the way, hooked me up with this really nice outfit. Don't worry. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys the full fit later, don't worry. But yeah, and they also sponsor this program, this podcast, like I said. And House of Kimani beat my face to perfection, got me looking like an African goddess. Plus, they also beat my guest face to perfection as well. Do well to follow them, Kimani Makeover on Instagram, and follow House of Sota on Instagram as well. The House of Sota. Sota is spelled S-O-T-A. My name is Kezia, and I'm going to be your host today.
Host with the most.
See, she didn't even let me introduce her. But yeah, my guest today has so much energy. Let me take a deep breath before I introduce her. Like,
me, I'm taking a deep breath too.
I mean, because the beauty is choking. It choke. Really, like, I mean, pretty girl. Her name is Chidera. I call her Dera because, I mean, why Chidera?
You can call me Chi too, Dera.
Oh, okay, so is that
one like
Chi or Dera? Two names, two in one. Using one stone to kill two birds. Okay. Okay, so her name is Chi or Dera, Chidera. I mean, she's a social media specialist, a brand influencer. She's been doing this. And trust me, she is good at what she does. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I can testify personally. Like, this girl, she's a content creator extraordinary. Like, she gives out the whole of her soul to her craft. She know. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not even saying because you're here. I say, I tell you every day. Like, girl, you are good at what you do. Like, you're good at what you do. And we'll be discussing a very, very interesting topic today. Very soon we'll dive into. I just want you to, how you doing? How you doing, baby?
I'm fine. I mean, it is what it is. Dollar is 860 something.
800? Are you sure it's not like 900 something? Last time I checked.
I think it's going to get to 1,000 at some point. But yeah, I mean, I'm fine.
And you know how we Nigerians just still maintain beauty in the midst of chaos.
In the midst of chaos, so we're using joke to cover everything.
Yeah, I feel like that's our coping mechanism at this point. To
be honest, I mean, like, what can we really do?
What would Jesus do?
Get your PVC. Have vote rights. I did not say anything, but vote rights.
That's it. Yeah, today's topic is very interesting. And it centers around social media and fashion. So I'm talking about the impact or like how has social media influenced fashion. Firstly, I think I want to even define the word because I feel like everybody uses the word social media influencer loosely. Like
yeah, people use it loosely. I mean, people nowadays when you have like up to 10K followers, I'm an influencer.
But 10K followers is a whole lot. I just have about 1,000.
To be honest, like imagine 10,000 people sitting in a room looking at what you're doing every single day. That's a lot of people.
Yes.
Do you understand? 500 people is a lot.
I have 1,000 plus. I'm like, girl, I don't care what you say. I'm an influencer.
So, to be honest, everybody is an influencer.
One way or another.
In one way or another. Your mother influenced you to be dressing a certain way or influenced you to either be like a career woman or they choose to be a stay-at-home mom. Do you understand? We're all influencers one way or the other.
Yeah.
Right? But there are some people that's what they do. Do you understand? A social media influencer is basically somebody that has grown a following off of their knowledge on a particular topic. So it could be beauty, lifestyle, fashion, tech, to be honest, anything, cooking. So
so these days now we see like brands collaborating with celebrities, or not with celebrities, social media influencers. Like see Kim now, like I think Kim did something with Balenciaga recently, and I'm not gonna lie, that lady put, like I said, her heart into her job. And I think they had to like wrap her own nail. But
yes,
I'm like, girl, she couldn't even breathe. Like I'm like, okay.
And like apart from that, like I mean, Kim started the whole like
influencing thing.
I mean, to the best of my knowledge, right? I mean, yeah, she started it like posting herself, her sisters, doing the thing on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Yeah, that's now on Hulu, I guess.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is that I mean, fashion was never going to be something that was just going to be swept under the rug or something that won't be like out there
I don't think fashion can ever be can never go out of vogue. Like
because people will wear clothes. I mean, you go naked. You go
gas wear clothes.
You guys wear clothes.
You go gas wear clothes.
So,
but I'm just saying, like, so see Kim, for instance, see Rihanna. Rihanna made me cut my hair. You know what you're talking about, like, because she did Pixie.
It's the influence.
That's what I'm saying. Like, now those people would make. Kim did her body, and everybody started doing BBL. I know people don't want to accept it, but okay. Yeah, that family made BBL very popular. Like, because that's influence the power of social media. That's like how much effect it has. You know, so I'm like, oh, I want to. I've seen people that literally they've gone to the surgery, so to the surgeon rather, you know, to get their face sculpted like him or to look like somebody.
Botox, increase their lips. Even there was even a Kylie lip challenge going on that year, where people were using like I don't know, like something to pump their lips to look like it's setting like way crazy.
But I didn't understand. Like, to be fair, I didn't understand because I heard that, like, I think back in the day they used to pay, was it Kylie like $1 million for a post? And I'm like, hey, it's not just a post. But then when I got close to you, I saw like how much effort you put into content creating. This thing's actually hard because I see this, you're like tripod here, this one there,
everything like more for picture alone.
And the way that's influenced fashion is very, very is very. I think I like it. Like, you see somebody like Denola Gray. He recently stepped out, you know, saying, oh, Taniek, that guy is
Denola is a very good is an interesting example to be honest, because I like the way that he's unapologetically himself.
He doesn't care.
His fashion, his mannerism, his content, literally everything he does. Another person that really like does it for me, I'm not gonna use like a lot of international brands or international
names.
Because I mean, I believe in like us putting ourselves as Black people out there as much as we can. So people like Lisa Folawiyo, right?
Okay.
I mean, I've worked for her, and even before I worked for her, I used to stalk her page. Like, she started, like, the first time I got like that sandals that we got together. Do you remember that black sandals? This one you're wearing.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So she was the one that like
put you on it.
Yeah. Like, I saw her wearing it for the first time. I was like, I didn't think wearing sandals and short would make such a lot of sense. But like, seeing her wear it with shorts, you know, with like a white shirt, she's always on braids, and like just expressing herself, like her fashion as a Black woman. Like, these are people that like influence me. Obviously, before I started doing like fashion, obviously my mom was like the first person to like influence like my fashion. My mom, she always, her nails are done, her gele, her like ashwebi, everything is always like on
I wish
fleek.
I could get one picture of your mom at this point.
Yeah, so like everything like is on fleek. So but then I started reading magazines as well. I think magazine was like the little social media we had then. Magazines,
I think everything is evolving.
Everything is changing now. Everything is
now that you mentioned that, man, gone are those days, city people.
Exactly.
Wow.
Do you understand? So like, these are the little snippets that we had, like, you know, for fashion before social media became a thing, before like fashion shows became really big, and like we now have like Lagos Fashion Week, GT Bank Fashion Week.
I remember when I used to model, it was Ebony Life Fashion, like fashion event, Sound City Fashion.
Sound City,
so it was a big deal then. But then it wasn't as big as, like you said, social media is here now, and obviously you have more reach. You can reach a lot of people. Then it was just magazine. So if you're not in the magazine, I'm sorry, but not sorry.
Exactly.
But now we have make a very good reel. You know, you're out
quality,
there,
lighting. You might not even need to have like the best phones or whatever, but like, you can really create something with what you have.
But sometimes I feel like social media imposes on us, like fashion-wise.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like it's just so many things that we know fashion.
Something that you know normally that you might not really wear, or normally like see on the road and buy, because you see somebody wear like.
Thank you very much.
Maybe I need to have this. Maybe is that the new cool? Is that like, do I have to?
And even some people don't even look at their body type. Like, they see some things and I'm like, oh, maybe you shouldn't try because of your body type. I'm like, no, this thing has won it. I want to try. Oh my goodness, that's bad influence. Like, no.
But if like, I mean, wearing things because of like, me personally, I mean, I'm sure like professional stylists have like their own reasons why, and I understand like their reason of like, you have to wear something that your body type like would more like accommodate. But the thing is, like, I'm just kind of person that's all for, if you like it, if it makes you feel good, wear it. But I still understand where like you can't really have like be like someone that's really big, like wear like a crop top that's really going to show, like, I get it, trust me, I do, but I'm just saying, if you like it.
Are you sure? I don't know how I feel about if you like it. Like, I'm very laid back fashion wise. Like I just like to keep it. I'm sort of like a tomboy, but I'm not. I don't know. It's just a mix of boy and girl.
Both. Yeah.
But so if I'm gonna dress like the way I want to dress,
I
just want to wear like probably like a baggy, something like a. There's a joggers, they call it these days.
Yeah,
joggers,
like a crop top, Jordans, like your kicks.
Yeah, head woman.
Your sling bag.
You understand? And I'm out the door. You know, I don't care. Or wear Crocs.
Yeah, Crocs, yeah.
And Crocs is
like a good example of peer pressure. Will pressure you.
If you're not even careful, you can't. Like I saw a video, this man was talking about how if you're not careful, you wear Crocs to a wedding. Because if you tell yourself, don't worry.
To be honest, like
don't worry. When I get to the reception,
what if you see Rihanna wearing Crocs to a wedding?
See, that's the
people are going to be pulling up in weddings with their Crocs.
Right.
It's the influence.
Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like social media still forces. Like, do I say force?
Influence. Impact, basically.
Like, because there's so many things. Like looking back, and I see what we wear, I see what is in vogue, you know, and then I'm like, okay, okay.
Think about fashion like in the 2000s. Like, imagine wearing like you can never wear that Nollywood peacock hair now. Like, I mean, I'm just saying. But you know the hair I'm talking about like that. But then it was a shit. It was like if you didn't have that hair, I mean, what are you talking about? Do you get
but I want those times to come back. At least the Weavon, they were not that expensive.
And you still look fine small because now both
you still look fine. What are you talking about small? Most trades still with dollar. Most trades are
like it's like 400K.
I wanted to buy hair one time, so I'm like, girl, you better go do your braids. Embrace your culturality. Your cultural roots. Because even braids is expensive.
It's expensive. Come on. I mean, hair extensions now are like. I mean, attachments.
50,000 naira for braids.
Like bum length.
55, 6. Like one time, I worked in a salon and it was a luxury salon.
Yeah.
And I mean, we used to have clients come in and they would come and then that's another classic example. My boss was a social media influencer. I mean, I know you know her, so she would wear something. Maybe she makes like her hair a certain way, and then these people are coming like, "I want your boss's type of hair," and then they come and then they make it. It doesn't really look like that because.
You don't have face, you don't have a style, so you can't necessarily.
And then we're so mad. Yeah. Oh, your boss made it like this, and I'm gonna be like, today drink me. Like, first, you don't have a face structure.
Exactly. You don't have a style.
I'm sure some people say, "Oh, but why didn't you tell her that?" Trust me, these clients are stubborn. They come and tell you this is what I want, and you're telling them, "Oh no, I don't think this is exactly."
And you're already trying to avoid what I ordered. What I got.
But then they call you on Instagram, popular beauty salons
did this to me, and I'm like,
we told you. It does not hear words. And that's the influence thing because in a way, like I used to literally tell her that. Like you really need to post because it's when you post that people come to buy what we're selling or the services that we're offering. So that's the influence in a way, and she leverages it because most of our clients come from the Instagram space. You get like loads of requests, loads of DM, and I'm like, this thing really works. So this thing really
does. It works.
Wow, like
so that's when people like when random people just try to make like I'm talking about like my crafts now. When people ask you, "Oh, Dara, what do you do? What's your occupation?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm a branding and social media specialist." They're like, "Is that a real job?"
Yeah, when I first met you and you said that, and I mean, I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. I met this girl at an interview. And
everybody?
Yes, let the whole world know. So, every Nigerian interview setup, I was dressed corporately. Like, I just wore corporate shoes, carried my bag, like, I'm going to get this job. And she will come from different job roles, obviously. And she comes in with bum shorts, like a top, loose, and she just carried a bag, she just carried a laptop. I was like, okay.
Who does she think she is? Excuse you?
First I'm like, maybe she miswrote.
Maybe
she comes from address. But then again, I'm like, she must have some confidence. Like, so I used to think that, she probably live in the abroad. Like, so I'm like, this abroad people, they used to think, because what was that? This is how we dress here to interviews. But then again, I sat down close to her. I saw her working. I'm like, what's wrong with this one?
Wasabi.
Everybody's interview. We not bring best laptop. We are coming now. Hey, but But then it made me. After some time, I figured and I know that okay, this girl knows her craft because she was already creating proposal. Those Wasabi students that I was just like, what are you talking about? Like she was already creating proposal. She was. But then the brand saw her and they're like, okay, this is the person. And she was the head of the brand. Like, she was the head of social media. And trust me, she took the brand from here to there. Like, She knows the onions. I mean,
thank you.
Says I'm selling you my shoe. Says I'm selling you my shoe.
So, but the thing is, like, I mean, you have to like put your best foot forward when it comes to like trying to get a job as a social media specialist. Right. They would want to see what you're bringing to the table.
Right.
They don't want to hear that it's just posting pictures and posting. What is your plan? Like, what's the long-term goals moving forward?
Sorry, I'm gonna have to cut you. So how do you handle clients that don't really understand how social media works? Because I remember it was when I got close to you that they started educating me. So if I was going to hire you, and then I know that you charge a certain amount, and you don't charge small. Yeah, she's not cheap. So, and then I'm like, all the time I'll tell you, it's not to post picture. I said, no, why am I paying that?
And I tell them like, okay, so why haven't you been posting? That should not. Maybe to post picture. Oh yeah, post now. I said, but it will not look. I said, that is why you need me, because it will not look like the ones that you used to see. That's why you need my eye, like my expertise.
So what do you do differently as a content creator?
What do I do differently? To be honest, when people say, oh, can I come for trainings? Can you put me through as a content creator? It's sort of innate. Like it's creativity. It comes like someone is like an artist, it's like a makeup artist. You can't ask a makeup artist to necessarily teach you their routine. Like you will learn yours and make yours what it has to look like. Right? I don't have to like, if you have to have that creative eye, to be honest. So, I think is for me, I think is research. I research a lot.
So you're creative.
Yes. So I research a lot. I always try to, in my research, try to merge the brand and the vision I have for them, like as regards content. So when it comes to content, you have to think about, because if you post picture today, 20 people has liked it. What's next? You posted this video, or get ready with me. What next can you do? Is it just to get ready with you? Do you understand? Because people's attention span is like what, 2 seconds. So for you to be able to have your audience on, that's how people gain followers. Let's use a very Kim Kardashian, for example. Let's use her as a direct, like, I mean, you see her like in campaigns, like in Vogue. You see her post pictures. You see her like just do random shoots. That's why celebrities do a lot of shoots, different outfits. Do you understand? Different looks. Frontal today, braids tomorrow. A bikini today, just to get you talking. Next thing is a dress, is something that's exaggerated.
So I'm going to put you on the spot now. So for brands, so I'm sure a lot of brands, a lot of people are like, okay, what's happening?
Right.
So if you are being shadow banned, like how do you, as a brand, so if I also hire you, I'm saying, okay, Chidera, I've been shadow banned, I need this to work, blah, blah, blah. How do I come out of it? Like, how do I come out of it? Because right now I'm talking to my own account as been shadow banned, but me, I don't give two fucks about it. It's not
part out, but
But I really don't care. But then, so if I was a brand, like I'm a brand. I'm just saying, like if I had a business that I wanted to really take seriously, then like, so how do you and my kind of the shadow band? So how do I do that? Like how do I?
Okay, so I have a different opinion. I mean, shadow ban could be real, but I do have a different opinion about shadow banning, like your account being shadow banned, right?
Okay.
Let me give you a credit example now. For example, if you've not been posting on your account for a while, let's say you've not been, because you need to understand the platform that you're on to be able to understand if you're shadow banned or not. Instagram literally right now pays creators to keep posting content. That's why when you said they pay Kylie a certain amount, because they know she has a lot of followers. So when Kylie is not posting, some people might not be coming to Instagram. So when you're not posting anything on Instagram, they put you down and put the people that are posting content at the top. So if you want to get out of shadow banning, be consistent, post more content.
But then the algorithm is not even friendly.
I mean, the algorithm, that's why people are running to the clock app, TikTok. Because TikTok, it's you can grow faster on TikTok than you would grow on Instagram. Now, Instagram, I feel like is just overcrowded. It's like a marketplace.
Right.
A lot of things are going on. Right now. Literally, a lot of things are going on at the same time. So, I mean, their AI, I mean, I'm sure they can't be able to push everybody out at the same time. The algorithm was probably better because they want a lot of people on Instagram. So it was easier to see people that you're following, or people that you're following to see you, or people that are following to see you. It's easier. Like, I'm not trying to make excuses for them because I know that I'm on this app as well. And it stresses me out sometimes when I put my time into my craft and I get 200 views. Is it for Eba?
Is it for Gary? And then there will just be some posts. Remember that post that you were even doing so much for, and they went. I think it was like 1 million.
I'm like,
because I think it was like 3 million views.
Yeah, so I'm like,
that's what the one that you're not even trying.
There was one
that you really tried.
Exactly,
like 2,000.
2,000 is even a lot of views right now. 500 views, and I have what, over 7K followers, and I'm wondering what am I using 500 views to? But if you think about it again, if you see 500 people in a room looking at what you did, let's say like I have an art studio and my art's like displayed on the entire wall here, and 500 people walking just to see things that I've been able to come up with. That's a lot. So that's how I manage to stay consistent for myself. That's how I motivate myself. Okay, there I have over 7,000 followers. You're getting 500 views. You're getting 1,000 views, 2,000 views. Imagine 2,000 people in a room looking at one content that you're doing. It's a lot.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
You understand? So that's whenever I tell my clients, oh, like, we're not getting enough video. And sometimes people think that is when like you blow up on Instagram, sales just start coming in. If it's like that, then Balenciaga will not be doing anything with Kim. If it's just to post on IG.
Because I mean, they're Balenciaga.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But because they need more brand awareness, people to know. Somebody that might buy shares in Balenciaga tomorrow might not have the money now. Do you understand? But constant reminder. That just brand awareness, being their face. So when that money comes, they're buying your product.
Right.
They're partnering with you. They're buying shares. Do you understand? Yeah. So that's kind of like how you have to look at marketing as social media marketing, like in general. Like for me, I always tell my clients, I'm not here to give you 50 clients per one post or 2 clients per 3 posts. What I'm here for is brand awareness, making sure that your content, your brand content is coming out with quality. Do you understand? Making sure, because people, when social media influences fashion, you have to show that what you're selling is quality. You have to put your pieces with quality people that have something to say. So celebrities, fashion influencers, it's all brand awareness. That this fashion show that went on now, I know some creators that, some designers that sent out their outfits to creators to come to their show wearing their outfits, because you already know that these influencers are going to shoot Get Ready With Me. So that Get Ready With Me, which brand are they featuring? Your brand. What fashion show are they coming for? Your brand. That is brand awareness. It doesn't necessarily mean this person is going to buy. Do you understand? Yeah. So that's why social media works for brands like Shein.
Right. Shein really leverages on social media.
No. I feel like if social media disappears,
Shein is gone. Fashion Nova is gone, maybe, because oh my god, Fashion Nova does a lot of brand influencing. You see somebody, there is
on Shade Room, like your is it Drea?
I was gonna say Drea.
Like, see, it doesn't mean that people are buying, but how many people view that post?
People are actually buying.
To be honest, people are actually buying. Don't mind me, but like the analytics is like, how many people saved this post?
Yes.
How many people viewed it? How many people added it to their cart, but they're not ready to buy now?
I feel like the I'm trying to look for the right word. Like the type of that's not the right word, but I'm going to use it anyway because I can't think of anything else. So the type, or like the value that people place on the influencer wearing your. So if I've seen some people, you know that sometimes, okay, so you want to buy hair now. You want to buy like, let's say hair do and stuff. And then you see someone that you really look up to wear it. You're like, it can't be fake. And it's just subconscious. Like, it's just at the back of your mind, this person, I look up to this person.
Exactly.
So that's influence that in a way. Influence. And that's why if you not buy it, you're like,
you see somebody save me, like,
if you not buy the hair, you're like,
what's this? But you don't know the person that you are looking at was probably even styled by a professional.
Right.
Your hair might not even be styled as professional as your own way you buy. It's like, so that's just the thing. Like, it's influence. It's selling. So that's why Rihanna doesn't give 2 shits about us. She doesn't want to release an album. Why? Because Fenty Beauty makeup is, money is coming in.
Money.
She now has a perfume line. She has taken, she now has Fenty Sports.
Wow.
Things are happening. She doesn't need that music money anymore. She's a billionaire, you're sticking her to the next level. Yeah. So she doesn't give a fuck about us. I mean, literally, because her influence is already making money.
Yeah. So I feel like as brand influencer, work on yourself. work on putting so much value on yourself so that, and again,
emphasis on the value.
Yeah, because it even increases the type of brands that want to work with you. See, another example is, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, Enioluwa, the lip gloss guy.
Yeah.
I've seen him, like, I don't know him personally, but I've been following his journey from just lip gloss, you know.
So now, somebody like him now, he cannot come and teach you his craft. Or tell you, okay, pay for my classes, I'll teach you how to blow on Instagram. No, because his creativity is his own. That lip gloss boy, you know, fits on. But he can finesse it, work with brands, be who he is,
he's working
and
with
still
brands.
Yes.
He's making a lot,
what he is. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Fenty, Crocs. He is. He's
out there.
He's making more.
But the one thing I like about him is he's relatable. He was and he is still very consistent.
Yeah.
Even when people were bashing him, I don't know how I would have taken that much pressure. Like what the heck?
Oh, you have to go with thick skin. If you're going to put yourself out there, you're going to be...
The skin gas thick.
It gas be thick. You guys buy cement.
Yeah, and that's why you see that
plaster
every other day they're dragging. Every other Saturday or Tuesday
they're dragging somebody. You got fake, but best believe that somebody right now is dragging you. For what?
Because you're breathing.
You'll be alright because like your dragging no go put money in my account,
right?
So you can keep your dragging to yourself. I mean, I feel like one of the issues, or the disadvantages of having, like, you know, social media influence fashion is like the backlash that comes with it. People come at you forgetting that we're all human and we make mistakes, and even you that is dragging me. Hello, you've never made mistake before.
No. You don't even go to the trust page and you'll be seeing like
you see funny things with your filter. Like,
I see you dragging me.
Look at you. Have you looked at yourself? Like, if you see me on the road, hello, can you talk to me?
If not for keypad, it's not your fault.
Keypad warriors,
keyboard. What the fuck they call that? Like,
keypad warriors, quick to type, quick to cancel culture. Quick to, you did look at this person, look at what they're wearing. Sis, how do you look like on an everyday? Like, I want to see. Like, if he is the
filter, use your own filter.
If he is the
use your own filter. Like, I really don't even think I'm that. I don't think my skin is that thick, because sometimes I see how they insult people. Like, it's okay. I said,
trust me that it gets to them. Like, that's why these people like have like therapists, people that they talk to.
Right.
They have very close circle, people that actually listen to them. So you see, like, it's not, to be honest, nothing. This job, it's
so I feel like it's pros and cons. Like, okay, yeah, when the money's come, but it comes with
trolls. It comes with trolls, and even when like we're managing social media accounts, like, people start throwing like backlash. Oh, look at what you guys are selling, or like, look at what you guys are doing. Oh, that's wrong. Like, it's really not easy, and I'm always very quick to. Sometimes, like, it triggers me. Like, what's your business? Like, things wasn't done in your way. Like, this person might have had like a different choice on how they want to dress or how they want to look. Like, you can't come here and be like, oh, like, I feel like it's rude when you tell people, oh, I don't like your outfit. I don't think that clothes you're wearing suits you. Like,
what if you say it in a diplomatic manner?
Exactly.
Like, okay, do you have something else to wear?
And to be honest, like, you don't have to talk all the time. You really don't have to open your mouth.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, come on, keep it short.
It's not your business.
You know that emoji waiting to zip somebody.
Like, zip. It's not your business.
It's not your business.
So I'm going to ask you, how do you deal with, because shout out to James Brown. I like James Brown.
I like James Brown. No, he's an entertainer.
Yes, to me.
I feel like people who thinks he's some brand influencer. He is an entertainer.
He's like a brand influencer.
If you go to his page,
put brands in his eyes. Are you joking? He influences.
Exactly. So because he has his own audience, he has his own people that subscribe, and people buy.
Like, he has like
have a niche for himself.
Thank you very much. Another thing is, so someone like recently, I think it's Stape League and stuff.
I mean, everybody has I don't want to mention anybody's name, but like, we've seen a couple.
Did you watch it?
Guy, there's no way you don't watch that thing. I'm on Tuesday. I saw
it. I was like, James, but whether or not it was planned, because people started saying, "Oh, he planned it." Blah, blah,
whether or not it was planned, like, showbiz is showbiz.
I was going to say that.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So,
so if you're not in showbiz, you might not get it.
So I'm saying that. Do you sometimes advise your client, like, okay, create chaos, it sells? Sure. Like, do you sometimes say that? Oh, do this. Because whether or not we like it, he was training for some time, and then you posted some videos, and the videos I posted did
really good. You see the numbers, because people are saying, are you going to fuck up? Are you going to post something? Maybe see. So when I was working in PR, there's nothing no news. How do you put it? Like I don't think like no publicity is like
bad.
No,
something no
publicity, no publicity is bad publicity. Yeah, so
every publicity is publicity.
I mean, it is what it is, to be honest.
Pretty much. So for you're in their faces.
Yeah, actually. So for him, it works for him. So do what works for you.
Right.
I always tell my clients, if my clients obviously would say, "Oh, what can we do to take these things to the next?" Yes, create chaos.
Wow. Get them.
But you know the funny thing, sometimes you can't create chaos, and that's not what goes viral.
Eesh, you waste your chaos.
Waste of chaos. But like I'm just saying is that's why it's very important to be original. Be you, do you, because you might now try to create that chaos, it won't sell. Just like my video that we're just talking about, how like it was such random video. It did well, but I've been killing my ass off. How will do makeup, plan outfits,
go to location,
come out, spend money. Lagos restaurant, they will not even allow you lift memory card. Sorry, we don't take pictures here. Like you don't have to find ways to like.
You guys, shout out to
it's stressful. Like I mean, like it takes time. It takes a whole day. I want to
edit. The editing part, nobody talks about that. Like I see you something, you're like, let me move this part.
Like I'm like hours of editing. You don't have to come and find a sound that fits into what you're doing.
Go virals. I mean, oh my days, you guys are like shout out to you guys.
Come on, like by the time you're now doing all that, Instagram will now dash you 500 views. And now you're running. Hello, Mark Zuckerberg. Did you see me? The
Igbo in is coming as Zuckerberg.
Guys, I'm sorry, but it has to come out sometimes. But like, did you see me in your dreams? Man, you're giving me 500 views. What am I going to do with that? Is that for data or a going? Or what am I going to do with that?
Like I was going to say,
so
somebody to influence. Like I've been influenced a couple of times. I remember that before I got my derma piercing. Yeah, by the way, I have a derma piercing guy.
I mean, she's a queen of piercing initially.
So mean.
So very nice. You gotta see.
Thank you. I went through a lot for you not to be noticed. Yeah, it's a fashion accessory.
Yeah, I mean, literally.
Yeah. So I saw somebody on Instagram. She's an influencer. She had it and she's like very nice. I can't remember her name. She's something Demo. I can't remember. Or something. I can't remember her name right now. Very pretty woman, and I was like, I'm getting this. And trust me, when I got it, she went to close eyes. So I'm like, you tricked me. And no, she explained why she closed.
Yeah, she closed down.
I mean, because but then
what was her explanation, by the way?
So it kept on falling. Like even when I got my own pierced, the first couple times it was falling.
Okay.
And then you have to go back because I mean, there's this puncture on inside. Then there's those screw like the
scary
puncture. Yeah. So this studs kept on falling, and at some point I even almost got infected. It's very. It might be difficult for you to take care of if you're not careful. So I remember that I went to like my guy that pierced this thing, and I told him, okay, you know what, you have to find the lasting solution. So it got like a better stored and all. So yeah, this I've had this on for like almost a year,
and it hasn't fallen off.
And I like it because I've always liked the idea. Yeah, I've always liked the idea. So I don't like chains, but I've always
I love jewelry.
I know. And I see yours.
I mean, look at me, girl. Like look at me. Jewelry. I have like like the what's it called? This is called the gift. Yeah, but I forgot English. Is not English. What?
You made me forget the name. So I think
it's brooch. I think it's called brooch. I like my necklace, my rings. I got this from my mom. Has like a box, like literally like a box of jewelry, like different types, and things. So I got it from her. Like she even pierced my second ear for me, to be honest.
Okay.
So the sort of influence that we're talking about, like influence, like everybody's an influencer. So it's my mom that influenced this one now. Even before social media became anything, I love jewelry.
Right.
So that's just it. So.
Are you going to? So sorry, Scotch.
Okay.
What advice are you going to give to people because I have people that say, oh, they want to be social media, not necessarily. Sometimes you're so manage brands,
and
you're also an influencer, So what advice are you going to give to people that say, okay, I want to go into this, I want to be I don't even want to be an influencer. I just because I have a friend, she doesn't. Her Instagram page is like 700 or something, but she is a good content creator. Like this girl, she knows her onions as well, but. Instagram page 900 followers, and I'm like, girl, why not?
Instagram will stain your wife,
right? But then she doesn't even
don't delete my page, yo, Mark.
So another thing that she doesn't even want to be known. She just wants to work with brands,
content.
What advice would you give like to up and coming people? I see me. I'm telling you to give advice now. Okay.
Oh yeah. But what advice? You don't have sense like this to give advice. Okay. Okay. So. Advice, my friend, go and find a proper job. do this as a side hustle for now, especially if you're a beginner. So if you're a beginner,
cosplay, there's no money yet.
There's no money yet. And to be honest, like even if you're going to work with any brand, they're going to ask you,
what have you done?
What have you done? Who have you worked with? What impact were you able to, like, you know, create for the brand? What were you able to do? So if you don't have like an experience, it might be hard to grow. So that's why some people use themselves as an example. Oh, I'm an influencer. I'm a content creator. This is what I do for my page, this kind of content that I create, right? So when I started, I had a normal job that was making the money that was sponsoring
your lifestyle
content creation. Because I did, you know, I go for courses, online courses, right? Because people forget that this is actually like a professional job. Because it's somebody that is managing Fenty Beauty,
right?
Instagram page. It's somebody that is managing Zara. It's somebody that is that Balenciaga page that you're going to.
It's someone that's
it's somebody that's managing it. You have a social media manager. So, and obviously, like, this is the kind of like pedestal I'm setting for myself, to be able to manage brands like that, you know, Vogue. That's a very good example.
You understand?
Vogue, Cosmo, and like, you know, etc., etc. But yeah, you have a proper job that brings the money.
You
don't and the thing is, social media managing and everything in general, including fashion. Like, I have friends that started fashion brands that had like 9-to-5s or working in banks and do their fashion during the weekend, right? Because obviously they're trying to, you know, build a brand, but obviously you have to feed yourself and support. You know, it's money that makes money. So they have to find like a 9-to-5 to be able to sponsor the fashion brand, to get it to a certain place where they can say, you know what, I don't need that 9-to-5 anymore. I think my fashion brand is enough to give me, what I want. So it kind of like makes sense, social media management or like branding and like content creation as well. Like, you can't delve into it as far, okay, if I just work for this brand like this, money will come, I'll do this, I'll do that.
Trust fund baby that they don't really have to.
Well, I mean, I'm speaking for myself. You know, I'm not speaking from the hands of, I'm not a trust fund baby, you know. So I'm
sure you're not a trust fund baby. You look like a trust fund
baby. I know. I don't look like what I go through, but girl, see, I'm a rich person. It's just that my money is stuck in traffic. Once that traffic clear like this now, you go, the rich auntie will come out.
I swear. Oh my god! I feel like I don't think you have money, because when I say, I'm like, okay, girl,
it's giving.
I don't rich kid like that.
See, like, please, I don't have money. In case my destiny helper is watching this video, and then come and help me. Come and help my life. I don't have, like, you know, I have prospects. You know, I have, you know, things in place. I'm building a foundation. I never put gates for the house. Now, only foundation what I don't do. You know, we see guys build the house, put roof, paint them.
Now, advice I say make you give or.
I don't do. No vex. Okay, but to be honest, like, my advice is stay consistent, right? Be true to your craft, be true to your originality, create from your heart. To be honest, don't copy anybody. Do you? Because is your uniqueness as a creator is what will sell, right? So stay true to that. Do not allow numbers and analytics to validate your content or your craft. Yes, numbers don't. That's why I keep saying this thing over and over. Like, as an artist, if you have 200 people that has video, that you get 200 people video post on Instagram, you probably see that as far they're small. Like, it's not a lot of people, but imagine 200 people, like I said, in this room, looking at what you're doing. It's a lot. So use that and whole body. Use that and motivate yourself.
What do you think? So for brands that are watching, because I know there are definitely brands that are watching right now.
Yeah.
What is the in thing that they can? Because a lot of people say, oh, Reels, oh, TikTok. Do you think, like, what should they concentrate on? What should everybody, you know, let's put out more content? Because I feel like pictures don't do it again. Like,
I mean, Instagram is slowly moving, you know, to more like.
So what do you think, like, they should? Is it like, is that, I don't want to center around Instagram alone, like, there's TikTok, there is like Instagram, so YouTube, like, what do you think they should really say, be more particular about now?
Okay, so I'm gonna do it for each platform. So for Twitter example, basically you can't go on there posting get ready with me or lifestyle vlog all the time. You will not get any retweets or any view. You might get views, but like, I mean, Twitter is where you air out your opinion, like you tweet your mind, what you're thinking at the moment. So On Twitter, my trick is always to use the hashtag to your benefits. Right? So just for example, the hashtag that is trending is for example, let's say I'm a celebrity, Dara bought a fake bag.
Right.
Do you understand? As a fashion brand, I can come and say, I'm selling this bag right now. It's original, it's handcrafted. It was made, you know, by so and so. The beads were sourced from Africa, whatever. Hashtag Dara bought a fake bag.
Right. That hashtag will bring people the traffic that you need to. Oh, right. Okay. You guys taking notes? Okay.
Do you understand the point I'm making? So you have that tip, and then it brings people. You can even say, "Oh, I made this bag. It was handcrafted. This was sourced from so and so. You know, Asians. You know, whatever." And say, "Okay, well, this is not a designer bag. It's not fake, but this is what I sell." Hashtag. I don't know if you understand the point I'm making. Like, so, use these things to your advantage, right? So
Twitter.
Put it in such a way that suits you, that like still comes back to your brand, but still does not defeat the purpose of you being on Twitter. If that makes any sense. Right. So it still brings in like
win-win.
You know, exactly. It's a win-win. So that's for Twitter. TikTok, I mean,
very straightforward.
TikTok is very straightforward. You know, it's very trendy. It's very like on the go, trending sound.
Like it's easier to go viral on TikTok than any of that.
I mean, yeah, if you're the kind of person that like, you know, that it's quick to jump on trends. Like I'm not the kind of person that my content rather is not kind of content that I would want to put on trends or come out and be saying, you know, doing. It's not bad for like. I mean, TikTok is a place where you can't take things too seriously.
Yes.
So you can't be too serious with yourself, right? So as a fashion brand, if you're trying to go on TikTok, you have to get models or like get like creators that you know that are centered on TikTok, that understand the TikTok market, that still will be able to sell your brand.
And I still feel like even the hashtag thing still works on TikTok.
It still works on.
I think it works
across all platforms. Right. To be honest, I mean, but that shouldn't be like your entire focus. That shouldn't be. Don't think that when I use 30 hashtags, this video will do well. Right. It will not. It's like I'm just saying, it's just an additional support. What really actually brings the views is the quality of the content.
Okay, so now that you're saying that now that you've done the word, the quality is good. Now use this to your advantage. Okay.
Right. Exactly. So let's say we're doing a TikTok challenge, and let's say that you sell hair, right? And there's something about TikTok, like you're just dancing and you're just doing a challenge, but you're wearing the hair. Make sure that the hair looks properly styled, your makeup is on point, your outfit looks good. Because now you see people in the comment section, sorry, this video is coming. Where did you get your hair? Where did you get your dress? Oh, that earring looks nice. Where did you get it from?
Right.
So that's it. You understand? So always put your best foot forward.
Because, okay.
Same thing applies to Instagram. Content quality.
So do you think like more pictures or like more like
both?
Reels? Really?
Yeah, both.
Because does it sound on TikTok?
50-50.
Really? So I mean, wow, okay.
It might not. The pictures might not do the numbers, but like I said, people's attention span. People might just come on your page. I'm like, I just want to see a picture. All these ones are dancing, walking around. Where's the picture? Can I see a picture? That's like even like you're a sales executive, right? So you already know like if people come in and say, oh, I saw that video or whatever, but like I want to see a picture. So it's not like you can outrule pictures. Just 50-50. Post pictures, post videos, so that everything is just balanced, right? So my advice, basic fashion brands are basically going to be, or is basically going to be, leave the numbers.
Leave the numbers. Focus on the quality.
Focus on the quality.
Wow.
The quality of your products.
Right.
The quality of people that wear it. Always see.
We're very particular about it.
Yes, your branding.
Very, very particular.
About your branding and the quality of your content.
Right.
The views, the numbers will come. Eventually. But what people are going to buy are not the videos that you're making. Is the quality of your products that people are buying. So number one is stay consistent. Do not allow numbers to validate you or make you feel like your art or your content or your style or your fashion designs don't worth it because of numbers. It's worth it, right? People are. You know the funny thing is people are watching. People like they might not click the likes, the follows, or the comments, but they are watching. Yeah, people are very stingy. I don't know why people are like that.
I know, see your boyfriend like my pictures, please. Like my video.
Like like my video.
But I mean,
yeah,
it is what it is, isn't it?
It is what it is.
Thank you so much, man.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Like, I mean, you guys, I'm sure you took down,
one or two tunes.
Probably like 7 things. Because even me said, I'm going back to content.
I think you should actually.
Yeah.
I think you should.
Just remain private. I don't want anybody stalking me. I'm a celebrity. Like. Thank you so much for joining. Like I said, this episode is brought to you by House of Sota. Do well to check them out on Instagram. I mean, Sota is spelled S-O-T to the A. Okay, she wants to do my job. Finish.
No, I'm not doing that job. I'm just epic. You need to spell.
And also, I mean, look at our makeup now.
It choke. I mean, girl, you gotta zoom in for this part, so like they could see like the slay,
the modeling,
the slayonce coming out. Post with the most. I mean,
yeah, so we also follow Kimani's makeover. She's Kimani's makeover on Instagram. Yeah, follow her. Shout out to her, by the way. And Dara, thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
You're the drop gems. They drop gems.
They drop gems.
Don't worry. When you just start working with Fenty, you start working likes of Fenty.
Vogue and the rest.
Forget me.
Why forget
me?
Now you gonna be my PA. Sorry, talk to my manager.
Forget me.
Talk to my manager.
Well, yeah, I mean, thank you so much, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you guys follow us on YouTube. We're at House of Sota. This episode is gonna be dropping on YouTube as well. We're at House of Sota, like I said. We're very interested in any topic that you want us to discuss. If you have questions, anything, please do well to let us know. And until I come your way next time, my name is Kezia. Kezia is spelled Kezia.
Bye. Slayonce coming out. Post with the most. I mean,
yeah, do also follow Kimani's makeover. She's Kimani's makeover on Instagram. Yeah, follow her. Shout out to her, by the way.
Very lovely outfit I'm wearing.
Dara, thank you so much, man.